And good evening and welcome to Stratford High School in the Tiger's Den. And for this evening's holiday tournament here at Stratford, the boys are every year runs a holiday tournament here. And we've got some good teams coming in this year. Catching my breath, ran over from the scorers table there. And the first one will be the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, coming in with the overall record of 5-0, 2-0 in the Clover Belt Conference against Manawa, who was 2-6, 0-4 in conference. And the second one will be the Stratford Tigers against Berlin High School. Berlin is a Division III school and has some pretty good size, but Stratford picking up their first win last week and against Wausau Newman Catholic. And so should be a great contest between them also. So we're going to take just a little break here and give you some of our sponsors here tonight for tonight's ball game. And we'll be right back, and you are watching high school basketball. And it's sponsored by Wapaka Foundry on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting in that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
And we're back here at Stratford getting ready for tonight's ball game with Manawa against the Owen-Withee Blackhawks of the Clover Belt Conference. Standings-wise in their respective conferences, Columbus Catholic is 3-0 along with Spencer. The Spencer Rockets 3-0. Owen-Withee a half game back at 2-0. And let's see, we've got Loyal at 2-1. And Neilsville at 1-1, and then we have Colby, Greenwood, Granton, and Gilman at all 0-3. For Manawa, who plays in the CWC Eastern Conference, leading that conference is Bondwell and Wittenberg Berniewood, both 4-0. Iola Scandinavia at 3-1, Amherst 3-1, Waiawega Fremont at 2-2, and Manawa and Menominee Nation and Shiocton all 0-4. We'll be going over some games that are going on, holiday tournaments going on. I know Marshfield's got the girls tournament going on, and also the big one over at Stevens Point at the Quan Fieldhouse that is held every year. In fact, I think that is, I want to say about the 40th Century Classic, as they've been around a long, long time. And so some great basketball going on all across the central Wisconsin area. We'll have some scores for you also. And we have like 9 games on the Zaleski network also tonight. And I know we started out already this morning. Columbus got knocked off. I'm trying to think of the team that knocked them off this morning. But that started at 9 o'clock this morning down at Concordia University. In that tournament down there. In fact, Iola Scandinavia was in that tournament also. So big 2-day tournament down there. So we'll have them with some scores later on. Our pre-game show is brought to you by Fletcher's Jewelry. Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca is a fourth-generation locally owned jewelry store. Find the perfect ring, necklace, earrings, watch, diamond, and much more. Perfect for any occasion and even offering repair. That's Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca. And so we're about 4 minutes away here. We're going to take a couple more commercial breaks here. I'm going to send it back to John. And we'll be ready for our starting lineups also for this evening's ball game. And tonight's ball game is brought to you by Waupaca Foundry here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
And we're back here at Stratford getting ready for tonight's ball game with the Manawa Wolves and the Blackhawks of Owen-Withee. Just to tell you a little bit about this two ball clubs. Owen-Withee, as I mentioned, is 5-0 on the season. They started out the season with a very impressive 67-41 victory over Gresham. Against Augusta, they beat them 70-55. Abbotsford 75-39, 81-28 over Greenwood Granton, and then 58-53 in a tight one with Colby. And I saw Colby against Spencer earlier this season, and I'll tell you, that Colby ball club, very, very aggressive. They took Spencer right down to the wire and took Owen-Withee right down to the wire. And Owen-Withee and Spencer are one of the top two teams. In fact, go along with Columbus, top three teams in that Clover Belt Conference, and they're going to win some ball games up at Colby. They've got a really nice ball club, and they're in every ball game. So good luck to the Colby ball club the rest of the season. For Manawa, their leading scorer is Vincent Tim, as he is averaging 11.5 points a ball game, while Braden Zelke is averaging 9 points a ball game, and Reed Schleiter is averaging 7 points a ball game. Rebound-wise, Braden Zelke has averaging 8.9 rebounds a ball game. Jack Jekyll is averaging 6.2, and Tim is averaging 4.5 assists per ball game. Looking at the roster of Owen-Withee's, they have some ball players coming back. They've got like 6 or 7 of them that has played quite a bit of varsity ball last season. And actually they have their top scorer coming back in Winston Poehler, who averaged 12.8 points a ball game last year. I do not have any updated stats. As I was talking to Russ Weiler, he says, Mike, I want to apologize. They're sitting on my desk in my office, and I will have some for updated stats for you for this season when we play tomorrow, as we will be back here at Stratford for tomorrow's contest. Times are also at 5:30, and then the 7:15 championship game, as the two losers playing that consolation game early, and then the championship game right after that. As I see the Stratford players just coming in now to watch a little bit of this one here, as Our officials are getting ready over there. Our officials for this contest is Tim Bushman and Chad Austin and also Marty Draxler. I know all three of them very, very well and have done a very nice job over the years. So we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer here at Stratford.
Game number 1 tonight features the Manawa Wolves and the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Stratford High School welcomes all players and fans from both schools. Stratford High School, Manawa High School, and Owen-Withee High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart as we honor America, those currently defending our freedom, and all veterans with the playing of the national anthem.
And our national anthem, a small crowd here tonight. The road's very, very icy out there as John and I on our way over here to Stratford, 40 miles an hour was tops. So our starting lineups is brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings their top-tier performance to their home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Starting for the Manawa Wildcats. At a guard spot, a 5'10 junior, number 4, Reed Schlutter. At a center position, a 6'6 junior, number 11, Braden Zilke. At a guard spot, a 5'10 junior, number 12, Jack Jekyll. At a forward spot, a 6'1 junior, number 24, Vincent Tim. And at a forward position, a 6'5 junior, number 33, Logan Zerbel. And the head coach for the Wildcats is in his second season, Connor Shid. For the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, at a guard spot, a 5'10 freshman, number 3, Clay Mueller. At a guard spot, a 5'5 senior, number 14, Colton Pachkowski. At a guard spot, a 5'8 junior, number 22, Talon Mueller. And at a forward position, a 6'2 senior, number 34, Winston Poehler. And at a center position, a 6'3 senior, number 44, Jack Wendler. The head coach for the Blackhawks in his 25th season, just got his 300th victory this year. Congratulations to head coach Russ Weiler. As I mentioned, the officials for this evening's contest is Tim Bushman, Marty Drexler, and Chad Austin. So,
we know to all fans to please enjoy tonight's game in a positive and respectful manner.
First game after the Christmas break. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. And after getting through this storm, Marshfield with almost 8 inches of snow. in this storm that we had, but a little icy out there underneath that snow because of the rain that happened beforehand. So jump to center here, and the Wildcats will get the opening tip as bringing it across the timeline. Inside and tipped out of bounds by the Blackhawks as the Wildcats will maintain it. Taking it out underneath is Zerbel. Zerbel looking for an opening. Way out on top. Out to Schluter. Over to Zerbel. Zerbel on the left wing. Back out on top to Jackal. Jackal out on top. Playing man-to-man defense, the Wildcats. And shot by Schluter is in and out and bringing it across the timeline for the Blackhawks is Pachkowski. Inside and kicked out of bounds by Schluter as the Blackhawks will retain it underneath their own basket. Just a minute into the ball game here. Pachkowski out on the left wing. Three-point shot off the rim, no good by Mueller. And going to the hoop and fouled is Wendler, and Wendler will. And the
number 33,
33 as Zerbel picks up his first personal, team first. And shooting 2 for the Blackhawks is Jack Wendler. And Wendler hits the first one, gets the first point of the night. Jack's averaged 8 points a ball game last year for the Wildcats, for the Blackhawks. And taking his time. Shot up and nothing but net as the Blackhawks go ahead 2-0. Manawa having a little problem finally getting it across the timeline. Out on top with it is Tim, and stolen away and going coast to coast and push first, and they're going to count. They're going to say before the shot, as the basket did go in, and the foul is on Vince Tim, his first personal. In the NBA, that would have counted, maybe even college, but as Coach Weiler is not very happy with the call, he felt it should have went in. It's that new rule that they've put in this year, the continuation, and ball tipped out of bounds by Marion. Some of the Marion ball players thought it was tipped by a Blackhawk, but the Blackhawks will retain it. On a bounce pass over on the left side to as Pachkowski out on top with it to Mueller. Mueller over to his brother Clay Mueller, the freshman. A couple freshmen starting here, or one freshman starting for a three-pointer by Mueller is off the rim, no good. And coming in for the Blackhawks will be number 20.
Checking in for the Blackhawks, number 20, Isaiah Pachala.
Pachala into the ball game. A 5'11" freshman, as they have 3 freshmen. Yes, in fact, I'm sorry, they do have 2 freshmen that are starting here. But, got away with a travel there. Out on top for Manawa is Jackal. And a lot of body there, but nothing called. Driving the lane, off the glass, no good. Tip-hip. As Zilke was tipping it there and had a player down below as with an ankle. And since the coach came out on the floor, as Tim is going to have to come off at least.
Checking in for the Wolves, number 21,
until at least the next dead ball. And coming in for him will be number 21. That is Carson Stroud, a 6-foot sophomore for the Wildcats. Bounce pass underneath. And a three-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Schluter. Bounce pass off the glass, no good by Stroud. And Manawa with getting the offensive rebounds there, had 3 chances but did not put it in as the Blackhawks bring it up the floor, driving the lane, up, shot, and are they going to count this one? And they're saying, nope, that bucket will not be good. That's 2 now that has been taken away from the Blackhawks. As Russ Weiler's got a good argument here, as you know, both of them, if with this continuation rule, but the officials felt it was not continuation. And the coach did, but coach is going to lose out. Turnaround jumper for the Blackhawks is Polar. He misses that. And driving the lane is Zilke. Zilke high off the glass, pulled down and stolen away by Schluter. Schluter up with the shot off the rim, no good. And it's going to be retained by Manawa. 2-0 here with almost 4 minutes gone in this contest. All we've had is 2 free throws in this. So the shooting percentage not very good here so far. And off, just hanging on the rim there, as Zerbel's shot was just hanging there. It would not fall. And the Blackhawks bringing it down into the middle. Turnaround, one-hander, and in by number 44, Jack Wendler, as Wendler has all 4 points in this game so far. High pass, pulled down. 3-point shot, off the rim, no good by Schluter. And Manawa. A few fans from Manawa here as they're barking our orders to follow their shot. Out on top of it now, Barrington, who's in the ball game for the Wildcats. Barrington, a 5'9" junior. Driving the baseline, Zilke. Zilke up with a shot, no good. Pulled down by the Blackhawks as Pachkowski brings it across the timeline and deflected out of bounds as the tip was off of Schluter. As Pachkowski with it. Over to Wendler. 3-point shot, good by Polar. As Paler, excuse me. We'll mark that down here, Paler. And Zilke tried to bounce that ball in the lane there, but covered by 3 guys. 3-point shot off the rim, no good by Paler.
Falls on number 4, Schluter.
As Schluter will pick up the foul. His first personal, team 4th.
Paler for 2.
As Paler hits for 2. He's got 5 now. 9-0, Owen-Withee. The shots just not falling for the Wildcats tonight. And saving it. Great hustle there by Schlueter. Turnaround jumper, no good by Tim. Bringing it across the timeline for the Blackhawks. As Wendler puts the shot up, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. And coming in for the Wildcats now is Jekyll and also Zerbel back in for the Wildcats. Long pass out on top, 3-point shot by Pachala is no good and goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. As the Wildcats drive off the glass, no good by Poehler.
Number 34, Paylor.
Paylor picks up the foul. And that will be his first personal, and actually the first on the Blackhawks tonight. Tim with the ball. Bounces it over to Schlueter. Inside, and foul, count it, good by Stroud. And the foul on 44, that's Wendler, his first personal, team second. And going to the line will be number 21, Carson Stroud. See if he can complete the 3-point play here. The first baskets finally coming at the 11:07 mark for the Wildcats. Shot up off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound and fouled as Jekyll will be going to the free throw line to shoot two. Wendler picks up his second personal foul. And good by Jekyll.
Zilke returning for the Wolves.
Zilke coming back in.
Number 30, Aaron Sanchez Bautista.
As Jack gets his first one tonight. And the next one, and an air ball. And it'll be the Tigers' ball. As the Blackhawks bring it across. Gets it to Pachkowski. Out on top to Paylor. Pachkowski. Pachkowski thought about the three. Driving the baseline. Number 20 is way as Pachala slips out of his hands and goes out of bounds. And so 10:44 left in the first half, 9-3 Blackhawks. Tim bringing the ball up as they're playing catch. Tim looking for an open man, dribbles once over to Zilke and knocked out of bounds. Attempting that save is Pachkowski. Gets it to Zilke inside, turnaround jumper off the glass, good by 33 Zerbel as he gets his first two of the night. 9-5 Blackhawks with coming up to the 10-minute mark here in the first half. Pachkowski out on top, drives to the left, and knocked out. And coming down the floor with it is Kravitz. And driving the lane and air ball. And grabbing that rebound is Paylor for the Blackhawks. Bautista in the ball game for the Blackhawks also. Rebound, shot up by Paler is no good. Floater, no good. Ball bouncing around and goes out to Zerbel. And driving the lane is Tim, and good for two.
Tim for two. Timeout, Blackhawks.
As Blackhawks will call timeout as Coach Russ Weiler not very pleased. As they had a 9-2 lead, it's now 9-7 Blackhawks. And you're watching high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Did you know we carry chocolate that can help you stay strong and fit this holiday season?
All right, we're back here at Stratford, a 9-7 lead for the Blackhawks. El Poblano Mexican-American Grill brings a full and diverse menu of breakfast, lunch, and dinner options to Waupaca. Always fresh, always authentic. Stop at El Poblano on County Road QQ in Waupaca. A new ad for me there. Couple new ads on here tonight as we have some great sponsors around the Waupaca area and the Amherst area tonight. As the Blackhawks playing catch. Ball never hitting the floor here. And finally, Pachkowski inside. Shot up. And good by Paler.
Paler for two.
As Paler now has 7 on the ball game. And we are in the second half of the first half, as Jason Zaleski would say. You play the first 9 minutes and the second 9 minutes, so it's like a 9-minute quarter.
Checking in for the Wolves, number 1.
And checking in for the Wolves is number 1, Carter Barrington. As Tim brings it up. Zilke passes inside to Zerbel. Zerbel up with a shot, no good. And the Blackhawks pulling it down. Inside pass. As the height advantage there of Zilke, that 6'6" frame, knocking that one and recovering. And we're going to have a foul here on the Blackhawks. It'll be underneath.
On number 34, Paler.
As Paler picks up his second personal foul. And knocked out of bounds by Paler. Great defense. 8:03 left in the first half. 11-7. Zilke. Going one-on-one, spin move, up, good.
Zilke for two.
As Zilke gets his first basket of the night. And shot up, tipped by Paler, and I think he will be fouled. And we have the foul
on number 11,
on number 11, Zilke, as he picks up his first personal foul. Team 5th, and Paler going to the line here now. And off the back of the rim, no good. And the second one, good. As Paler hits one of two.
Checking for the Blackhawks, Pachkowski.
He now has 8 on the game. And into the ball game, number 21, that would be Carson Stroud. In for Manawa. Driving the lane, up and good. As Tim went very strong to the basket on that one. 12-11 as Manawa back into this ball game after being down 9-2. And we have a foul away from the ball on number 30.
On number 30, Sanchez Bautista.
Sanchez Bautista with his first personal and team 5th. Both teams now with 5 personal fouls with 6:59 to play in the first half here. As trapped. As Tim going strong to the basket, off the glass, didn't get the roll, and saved, and goes off the back of the backboard. Now's the time for that new roofing project you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing in Amherst. As Tim takes the 17-footer, good!
Tim for 2.
As he picks up his 6th point of the ball game, leading the Wolves of Manawa in tonight's contest. And Manawa takes their first lead, 13-12, as they have outscored 11-4. They've outscored the Blackhawks. Turnaround off the glass, no good by Wendler. And hustling for it, Tim. And into the hands of Pachkowski. Driving the lane, off the glass, no good by Wendler. And going up with that loose ball and getting fouled.
Number 21, Stroud.
Is Mueller, and Stroud picks up the foul. And that will be his first personal foul. Team 6th. And going to the line is Talon, as he hits the first one. Mueller.
Check in for the Wolves is Jacob.
As Talon, a returning letter winner from last year. He averaged 2 points a ball game last year for the Blackhawks and picks up the second one. As puts the Blackhawks back out on top, 14-13 with 5:45 left until halftime. Tim with it out on top. Bounce pass inside to Zilke. Zilke off the glass, good.
Zilke for 2.
It always looks like Zilke is traveling, but with that long stride he's got, it's completely different. And he gets that extra step in there. 3-pointer off the rim, no good. Zilke with the rebound. Outlet pass to Tim. And up with the shot, and good!
Slater for 2.
Is Slater. So he'll go to try to complete that 3-point play. Foul.
Falls on number 14, Pachkowski.
Pachkowski picks up the foul. His first personal. And we'll see if Reed can complete the 3-point play here as Manawa up 17-14, make it 18-14. Pachkowski with it on the left wing. Drives to the top of the key. Over to Mueller. Mueller, 3-pointer. Off the rim, no good by Paylor. And Tim up with the shot, off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Talon Mueller. Paylor with it. As Wendler's shot is blocked. And Tim gets the loose ball. Tim Outside, bounce pass into Zilke. And Zilke, they're going to call Zilke with a forearm lead on that one. Offensive foul. And that will be Zilke's second personal.
Calls on number 11, Zilke.
Full timeout taken by the Blackhawks. Will be their second timeout. So we're going to take a timeout also. And you're watching high school basketball here from Stratford, the Holiday Tournament on Zaleski Sports.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Wapaka has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Wapaka.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Cast your own future at Wapaka Foundry, now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and a chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.wapakafoundry.com. That's Wapaka Foundry. Manawa with an 18-14 lead in just we'll say about the last 5 minutes. Manawa has outscored Owen-Withee 9-5, and actually 16 to 10, or no, 16-5, as Owen-Withee had the lead of 9-2 at one time in this contest. And we have a foul down on the floor. And
Falls number 33, Zerbel.
33 on Zerbel. As Zerbel picks up his second personal foul and going to the line to shoot two is Paler. Winston Paler, nothing but net. As Paler now has 9 on tonight. Checking back in for Manawa is Jacob Kravitz. And a shot up and good by Paler. 18-16 with coming up to the 4-minute mark here in the first half. Bounce pass across the timeline. High pass. Caught. Shot by Kravitz, no good. And pulling it down, it's the Blackhawks. Paler drilling down the lane, up with the shot, off the glass, no, gets his own rebound, up with the shot, off the glass, no good. And Wendler, good, as he banks that off, as he picks up his 6-point, and we are all knotted up at 18. Kravitz, and blocked nicely by Paler. Paler playing a heck of a ball game, offensive-wise and defensive, pulling down some nice offensive rebounds, playing some great defense for head coach Russ Weiler. And loose ball, and picked up by Mueller. Mueller drives the lane, dishes off to Wendler. Wendler up at the shot, off glass, no good. Tim with the rebound. And they're going to say he traveled before he put it down on the floor. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night from 5 to 9, going on now through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. And we were just there the other night. Nice, comfortable evening to see the lights. And a shot by Tim is no good. Pulled down by the Blackhawks. Yes, it was really nice at Wildwood Park. See over 2 million lights there all on display. So, and driving the lane high off the glass, no good. And fast break, Kravitz going up and no good. As missed that layup. Paler with the three-pointer off, in and out. And the smallest guy on the field Pachkowski picks up that rebound. Lob inside and ricocheted off. Tim getting that rebound for Manawa. Shot taken good by Stroud as he picks up his 4th point of the night. 20-18. Manawa out on top. Turnaround jumper, no good by Paylor. Paylor, who averaged 12.8 last year, the leading scorer for Owen-Withee last year. And stolen away by Pachkowski. Long pass. Paylor thought about the 3. Tosses over to Pachala. And it's knocked out of bounds. And Tim Bushman making that call, saying it's Owen-Withee Blackhawks with 1:15 left until halftime here.
So checking in for the Blackhawks, Sanchez Bautista.
We'll give you some halftime stats and some scores around the central Wisconsin area also. Shot up by Bautista, no good. Going up with the shot and fouled by, I'm thinking that would have been on
24,
Trinkler, as he picks up his first personal foul. And going to the line for the Wolves is Reed Schluter. First one is up and rolls around and falls in. As Reed picks up his 4th point. Next one, good. Manawa up 22-18, right at the 1-minute mark here until halftime. Pachkowski dishing off to Trinkler, to Bautista. Inside, Trinkler, Bautista. And driving the lane and off the front of the rim is a shot by Pachala, is no good. And we've got a traveling call on number 12, Jack Jekyll. This offense that Russ Weiler is running, it looks very familiar. It looks like an offense that he played for John Harrington many years ago. And I swear that looks like a John Harrington offense that he's running. And driving the lane is Miller, and no good. And we've got a loose ball, and we'll have a jump ball. And possession will go to the Blackhawks with 6.3 seconds left. Manawa leading 22-18. Bautista is going to have to put that shot up. It's up and off the front of the rim as Trinkler's attempt just falling short. And at halftime here, it's the Manawa Wolves 22 and the Owen-Withee Blackhawks 18. And you're watching Holiday Basketball here from Stratford, here on Zaleski Sports.
Why should they choose Farmers State Bank?
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are here investing in you and investing in this beautiful community. So is there really any other way you should go? Definitely Farmers State Bank.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. We do so many different things as far as giving back to the community, and they always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you. Have a great day. I love our employees.
Farmers State Bank is investing in you. Each year since 1997, we participated in National Teach Kids to Save Day. This is a day that we are teaching the youth a unique banking program to teach them saving for the future. We feel that saving is a valuable financial lesson for them now and in the future. That's just one of the reasons you should bank with Farmer State Bank.
I think people should choose Farmer State Bank because we're not only a full-service bank, but we also are very community-oriented bank. So we give to a lot of different organizations, not just the big things that people may see, like when we donated to the football field or the Zamboni for hockey, or to the playground splash pad project, or to Lakeman Field. Not just those things, but also the little things like the community churches, the festivals that we give to, WIAA Arts Hub or Arts Board. You know, we give to just an extreme amount of organizations, and I don't think people realize what we actually do for the community, and I think that's what sets us apart from the rest.
You know what I like most about my job is that I have the opportunity to help the loan officers type loans for people that are looking to make their dreams come true.
Farmer State Bank is actually one of the last local community banks in the area. We are very community driven, always involved in Project Backpack, donations to sporting programs, the schools, always trying to get financial literacy to students, and always just trying to be out in the community and do whatever we can to help WIAA.
They should choose Farmer State Bank because we truly care about our customers. We watch out for them with scams, with so many things going on nowadays, whether they're scams that have been around a while or even new ones. We get trained very well trying to pick up on that in all departments so that we can protect our customers, and that, again, we've been with them for multiple generations. We don't want to see them lose the money that they have from retirement or anything like that. We want them to be protected.
When you walk into Farmer State Bank, someone's always going to say hi. They're going to greet you with a smile, and when you're leaving, they're going to say, have a great day. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmer State Bank is always here for you.
You know, Farmer State Bank is so special to me because I get to walk in every day and actually enjoy doing my job. I look forward to coming to work and getting the opportunity to work with people that have now become my second family.
When we say we're investing in you, we truly mean it.
Local decisions, local lenders. Bank with Farmer State Bank.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At WIAA Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at WIAA Foundry. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Go Comets!
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Did you know we carry chocolate that can help you stay strong and fit this holiday season?
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
And we're back here at Stratford, and the halftime score is the Manawa Wolves, 22, and the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, 18. And halftime scoring for the Blackhawks, it's Mueller with 2 points, and Jack Wendler with 6, and leading scorer Winston Paler with 10 for the 18 points for the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. For the Manawa Wolves, Reed Schluter has 5, Zilke with 4, Jackal with 1, Stroud with 4, Zerbel with 2, and Tim leading the way with 6 points. Good balanced scoring by the Wolves of Manawa. Scores around the central Wisconsin area. Columbus lost to Living World Lutheran 73-60 earlier today, a 9 o'clock ball game at Concordia University. Christmas tournament down there. And then Iola Scandinavia got beat by Kettle Moraine Lutheran 69-37. And a shootout over in Edgar. They had an earlier game here. Crandon took on Menominee Nation, and Menominee Nation beat Crandon 94-69 in a shootout over at Edgar. So big ball game over there. There's other games going on. I know Marshfield is down at Wanakee. That was a 5 o'clock start. Do not have a score on that yet. Wyowega Fremont got beat by Kewaskum 76-45 in the central Wisconsin area. Loyal beat number 6 Turtle Lake. Loyal dropping out of the top 10 in the polls this week, but maybe coming back as they played over in Chippewa Falls McDonald at McDonald Central and beat the 6th ranked Turtle Lake Ball Club 57-43. So congratulations to Coach Brandon DeSmith over there with that win. And we've got other games coming up. Merrill got beat 80-73 against New Richmond. And also, I know Stratford will be starting just shortly here, the Stratford girls, as they are number 1 in the rankings this week. And so congratulations to them. Neilsville dropping down from number 1 to number 4. And Spencer is taking on Marion up in Tomahawk. That game at 4 o'clock, so that game should be just about over with, as the score has not been reported in yet, but should be just about over with. And Pittsville is at Neilsville, and that tournament over there, they are taking on Gale Ettrick Trempolo at 5 o'clock. And so that game should be about halfway through already also. So we'll be giving you some more scores later on as they come in. And we are just about 30 seconds away from starting the second half here. And our halftime show is brought to you by the Restoration Experts. The Restoration Experts in Waupaca are the place to turn when things go wrong in your home or commercial business. From weather damage to water issues, to fire, sewage, or general cleanup, let the Restoration Experts get your home back the way it was intended. So we're just coming up here. Teams are going through their final instructions here. And we'll tell you also about the Indian Crossing Casino. Experience Waupaca's premier lakefront restaurant at Indian Crossing Casino. You'll find a delicious menu, live music, and stunning lake views all under one roof at Indian Crossing Casino on County Highway Q in Waupaca. And Manawa will have the ball to start the second half here. And bringing it across for Manawa is Jack Jackal. as they're saying it was a kick, so it'll go to Manawa. We'll retain it. Winner of this one will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Loser will play at 5:15. You can catch that right here on Zaleski Sports tomorrow. As we got a foul away from the ball.
Number 4, Schleter.
And Schleter with the foul as he picks up his second and team first here in the second half. Working the ball. Blackhawks down by 4. Just started of the second half here from Stratford. And driving the lane and up. And a little contact there as lob pass into long three. No good. Up with the shot and rebound shot is Zilke, and he's fouled.
Number 22,
22 Mueller. That's his first personal. As Zilke will go to the line to shoot 2. And nothing but net. And shot up and good, as Zilke now has 6 on the night. Manawa's missed 2 free throws so far tonight. And a long 3 off the front of the rim. That shot taken by Pachala, no good. Out on top 2. Zilke with it, looking for pass. Gets to Jackal. Jackal up with a shot. No good. Jackal with his own rebound. Goes up with a shot, and it's going to be called for traveling. So, Manawa turning it over. The Wolves out in front of the Blackhawks, 24-18. Driving the lane, up with the shot, off the glass, good by Paler. Paler now with 12 on the night. Tim to Zilke. As Jackal thought about taking the 3, gets it to Zilke. Zilke drives down the lane, and they're going to say it's off of Zilke's hands, and the Blackhawks will take over. A lot of turnovers by both ball clubs here tonight. And coming into this contest, both of them only averaging about 12 apiece. So, but I think they've hit that already. Spin move. And a baseline jumper by Wendler is no good. Loose ball as Pachkowski picks it up, and shot up by Wendler is, not Wendler, I'm sorry, by Paler. And he's going to go to the line, and we'll see who the foul is on. That is on 33. And that is Zerbel. That is his 3rd personal foul now, team's 2nd. And Paler at the line to shoot 2. Paler shot up and good. It's now 4 for 5 at the line and 13 points. And up and good. 24-22. The Wolves out in front of the Blackhawks. Here from Stratford. Tim over to Zilke. Inside. Off of Tim's foot. Hustles for it. Kicks it. And picking it up is Paler. Paler up with an offensive foul on Paler. And he doesn't like the call at all, as Paler would be called for an offensive foul, and he picks up his third personal foul with a lot of time in this contest with 14:58. And coming in will be Stroud coming in for Manawa. And stolen away. Oh, they're not happy with that call, as they felt Paler was fouled on the play going down the baseline, and the official made the call. He said he stepped on the sideline here, right in front of us. And the Wolves will take over here, up by 2. Tim driving the lane. Zilke out on the left wing. Takes a 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound taken by Mueller as he brings it across the timeline. Long 3. No good by Pachala. Blackhawks get it. And Pachala again with the 3. No good. Breakaway here by Schlueter. Schlueter up with, and Schlueter will be called for an offensive foul. As Schlueter will pick up his third personal foul. So that is the second player now, as Zerbel and Schlueter both with 3 personal fouls for the Wolves, and 3 fouls on Paler for the Blackhawks. Pachkowski with the jumper, off, no good. Ball bouncing around, getting the loose ball is Wendler. 3-pointer, no good. And Zilke with the rebound. Zilke, long pass over the corner, and 3-pointer by Schlueter is no good. Rebound as Paler pulls up. As the Blackhawks decide to slow it down, work it inside, and knocked away by Zilke. Zilke gets the loose ball. Another turnover for the Blackhawks. Tim driving the lane, and an offensive foul on Tim. So 3 fouls we've had. The last 3 have all been offensive fouls, and Tim will pick up his second personal. That is the team 4th. And Jekyll coming in. Inside to, and a pass beautifully off the glass, no good. And missing that layup was Mueller. And we've got a foul on number 14. As Pachkowski picks up his second personal foul. Team 3rd. Tim. And missing the layup off the glass. And getting the rebound is Zilke. Zilke with that height advantage. He has all 4 points of the Wolves here in the second half. Pachkowski, turnaround jumper by Paler, no good. And knocked away, and grabbing that loose ball for the Blackhawks is Mueller. Mueller gets it across the Paler. Out on the left wing. Out on top to Pachala. Off the glass, no good. And fighting for the rebound is Wendler. And it'll be bounced off. And they're going to say it's the Wolves' ball as it went off a Paler. And coming in for the Wolves
Checking back in for the Wolves.
is Zerbel. (26-22). Manawa up by 4 with 11:50. And nice block, but right back into the hands, and picking up the foul will be Paler, and that is Paler's 4th personal foul. And he's going to have to take a rest here. And coming in for the Blackhawks is number 24, Trenkler, and number 30, Sanchez Batista. Tim out on the right wing. Bounce pass inside, turnaround jumper off the glass. Good by Zerbel. Zerbel now has 4. And the Wolves up by 6, 28-22. Out on top, Pachkowski driving the lane up, and they're going to say it was out on the floor. And the foul is on as Barrington picks up his first personal foul. That is the team 5th personal foul, as the Blackhawks will take it out underneath their own basket here. Pachala drives the lane, up with the shot, off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Blackhawks. Bringing it across the timeline is Stroud. And a long 3 off the back of the rim by Barrington is no good. Drive the lane, and they're going to call traveling. And we are going to have a timeout here.
Timeout Blackhawks.
As the Blackhawks take a full timeout, Dan. So we're going to take a full timeout also, and we'll be right back. You're watching high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are a community bank here investing in you and in our community.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. They always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you, have a great day. I love our employees. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
And we're back here at Stratford, and we're going to tell you a little bit about Culligan Water. They specialize in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. That's Culligan Water. 10:47 left in this contest, and the Wolves of Manawa leading the Blackhawks of Owen-Withee 28-22. And Wolves will take it out here as Owen-Withee's top scorer, Winston Paler, with 14 points so far, now sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. And actually the Wolves with Schlieder and also Zerbel with 3 fouls each. And a loose ball, and saved nicely, but into the hands of Barrington. And Barrington goes in and lays it in for 2, as that lead becomes now 8 for the Wolves of Manawa. Manawa coming off a win last week against Crandon. And driving the lane and off the glass, and good for the Blackhawks is Jack Wendler, as Wendler gets his 8th point of the night. And only the 6th point for the Blackhawks here in the second half. Shot up, no good, and saving it right into the hands, and Tim going in for the drive, and a blocking foul, and they should count it.
44, Wendler.
Wait a minute, are they counting this basket? He's saying 2 shots. If he's saying 2 shots, that means the basket counts. The basket does count.
Basket was good.
By Tim.
Baylor checking in for the Blackhawks.
And Wendler picks up his 3rd personal foul, so he's going to go to the bench. And Tim will try to complete this 3-point play off the front of the rim, no good. But Manawa gets the rebound. Pass inside. Out on top to, and Barrington with the ball. Out on the left wing. As Tim takes charge out there. 1 dribble and passes off to Zilke. Zilke on top of the key. Tries to get it inside to Zerbel, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Blackhawks. And the Wolves will take over, leading 32-24 with plenty of time here. 9:10 left in this contest. Inside, Zerbel for a 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound as Pachkowski gets the rebound. Stops, off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Barrington as he brings it across to Tim. Inside to Zilke. Back to Tim. Tim with the shot. And before the shot, Tim was fouled. And the foul is on.
Number 22, Mueller.
Is Mueller. That is his 2nd personal foul. It'll be the Wolves' ball underneath their own basket. Lob pass. As the Wolves just running some clock here. Inside, off the glass, good by Zerbel. And the Blackhawks are going to take another timeout. And that will be, I think they will only have maybe 1 timeout left. Yes, they will. 1 timeout's left. So we'll be back in just a bit, a 30-second timeout here. And you're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we're back here at Stratford with 8:22 left in this contest, and Manawa up 34-24, 10-point lead on the Blackhawks of Owen-Withee. Owen-Withee coming into this contest 5-0. Lob pass and stolen away by Manawa, but Tim gets control. As Tim with the shot off the glass, no good, knocked away, and retained by Trankler. Trankler gets it to Pachkowski. Pachkowski on the left wing. Driving the lane is Paylor. Paylor up with the shot, good.
Baylor for 2.
So Paylor playing with 4 fouls here. They're figuring they need him in that lineup in order to get back into this ball game. He's got to be careful as he gets that loose rebound there. Paler out on top. Out on top to Trankler. And Paler with the shot, no good. Coming to the 7-minute mark here. Tim. Hands off to Stroud. Stroud. And a three-point shot off the rim, no good. And trying to save it was Zilke, but right into the hands. And reverse layup, good by Pachala as he gets his first basket of the night. And stolen by Paler. Paler out on top to Pachala. Painter, and we've got a foul. That is on Kravitz. That's his first personal. And that will be the team's 6th personal foul.
Got Wendler checking back in, and also Barrington Schluter.
Blackhawks down by 6, 34-28. Each team with 6 fouls, so the next foul by either team, they'll be in a bonus situation. And tried to lob pass into Paler, but did not succeed on that as the Wolves steal it. Tim from the corner, no good. Paler. Inside to Wendler. Wendler reverse layup. Round the world it went and out and stole by Paler. Jumper off the glass, good by Trankler. Zilke over to Stroud. Back to Zilke, out on top of the key. And off fingertips to Tim. Retrieves that. Back out on top to Bennington. Zilke backing in. As shot up and no good. And going to the line for Manawa will be Schluter. Foul is on 24 Trankler. And that is Trankler's 2nd personal foul. And Schluter hits that. He's got 6 on the night. He's 4 for 4 at the line. 4:53 left. And he misses that. And there we go. Blame it on the announcer. That's that announcer jinx there. 35-30. Working the ball. Over to Paler. Paler drives to his left. Up with the shot. No good. Air ball over the top of the basket. Tim coming up court now with it. Being defended by Mueller. Zilke with the 3. Good. That's a big basket. Big basket by Zilke there. And Tim with the rebound. Long 3 taken by and bouncing around by Barrington. No good. Bringing it up for is Trankler. Over to Pachkowski. Pachkowski, the wing, out on top to Mueller. To Paler, inside to Pachkowski. Shot up, good by Paler. Paylor taking charge here. He's got 8 in the second half here, 18 for the game. 3:24 left. Blackhawks down by 6. Tim to Zilke, off the glass, good.
Zilke for 2.
As Zilke with 9 points here in the second half and 13 for the game. And three-pointer by Wendler, no good. Out on the right wing to Stroud, to Zilke, to Barrington, I'm sorry. Ooh, dangerous pass there, but Barrington getting the loose ball and stolen away by Trankler. Trankler off the glass and good.
Trankler for 2.
Tough defense and knocked out of bounds by Pachkowski with 2:18 left, and Blackhawks down by 6.
Zirkle checking back in.
And coming back in is Kravitz for Manawa. Tim with it to Barrington. Barrington driving the lane, and we're going to say it went off of Barrington.
Wendler and Jekyll checking back in.
And Jekyll coming back in. And Wendler for the Blackhawks in. And bringing it across is Mueller. Loose ball, Wendler. 3-point shot, no good. Battling for the rebound there. A lot of pushing and shoving underneath the basket. Nothing called. They're letting it play. 1:45 left in this contest. As Manawa deciding to just work the ball, work some clock. Tim with it. Tim dribbling out of it and stolen away by Pachkowski. Tim on the floor as Paylor driving, and we've got a foul on
number 12, Jekyll.
Jekyll, as that's his first personal, and that is team 7th, and going to the line will be Paylor. Paylor up with the shot, no good. He's shooting 2. He had hit 5 in a row until that shot. 40-34 with 1:18 left to play. Shot up and no good. And Zilke with the rebound. As Zilke takes one dribble. Tim gets it to Zilke. Over to Zilke. Jekyll. And we've got a foul, and that's going to be Pachala with a foul. That's his first personal. And Jekyll going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And it's good. As he's got 2 on the night. He's 2 for 3 at the free throw line. The Wolves up by 7. And off the back of the rim, rebound pulled down by the Blackhawks. As Paylor out on top with it. 49 seconds. They got to get the shot up there. And going to the line will be Pachkowski. And the foul is on Tim. That is his third personal foul. And shooting the 1-and-1 will be Pachkowski. Shot up and good. That is his first point of the night. 41-35. Owen-Withee has 1 timeout remaining. Manawa has 5. And the shot is up and good. As Manawa trying to get it in. And we've got a backcourt foul. And we'll see who this is on. 22. That would be on Mueller.
Number 22, Mueller.
That's his 3rd personal and team 9th. And going to the line to shoot the one in for Blackhawks is Winston Paler. Going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 for the Wolves is Schluter. He is 4 for 5 at the free throw line tonight. And misses that one as Pachkowski gets the rebound. And a 3-pointer by Paler for 3. And we've got a backcourt foul. It's 41-39 now with 27.3. A big 3-pointer by Paler. And fouls on number 14, Pakowski. That's his 3rd personal. And going to the line will be Schluter, as he has missed his last 2 free throws. He had hit 4 in a row and then missed the last 2. And hits that one. 42-39 with 27.3. Shot is up and good. Hits the front of the rim and falls in. And a 3-pointer. And going to the line to shoot 3 will be Pachkowski, as he was fouled.
Falls on number 4, Schluter.
As Schluter picks up his 4th personal foul. We have a 4-point ball game here, and going to the line to shoot 3 will be Pachkowski. And the first one is no good. Big free throw here for the Blackhawks. And hits that one. And coming in, Trinkler back in the ball game for Paler. As Russ Weiler does not want Paler to pick up his 4th foul here. Free throw attempt, up and in and out, no good. Rebound taken and a rebound foul. Be on Trinkler with a foul. That is his 3rd personal. And going to the line to shoot the the 2-shot foul will be Zerbel, as he will be attempting his 1st free throw of the night. And misses. As Paler back in the ball game. That's a big key free throw for Zerbel here, which would give Manawa a 4-point lead. Misses that. And it'll be white ball, as they're saying it went off of Jekyll. They need a 3-pointer here. 3-pointer, long one, off the back of the rim by Pachkowski, no good. And it's called a travel. Great call. He was on the floor, he rolled a little bit, and it was a good call. So 4.8 seconds left as Coach Weiler will take his final timeout. Blackhawks down by 3, 43-40. And we will be back in just a bit for the final 4.8 seconds of this contest here on Zaleski Sports.
So, after a couple of years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane, specializing in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's LL Propane in Waupaca. As Owen-Withee has the ball. Long pass. Three-pointer off the glass, no good. Buzzer sounds, and the Manawa Wolves come away with a 43-40 win for the Manawa Wolves, as they would improve their record to 3-6 now. The Blackhawks are now 5-1 on the season. Our post-game show will be started with Farmers State Bank. Turn to Farmers State Bank for all your banking needs. Farmers is proud to support all the Waupaca High School athletes and wishes all the Comets the very best this season. And coming up will be our Waupaca Foundry post-game show. For a job that will ignite your career, apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. That's jobs@waupacafoundry.com. We'll come back with some final stats here before our next ball game, and we'll see what Waupaca Foundry has to offer you here on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it. I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron. And I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
WIAA Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in WIAA, and I love that.
And we're back here at Stratford for the WIAA Foundry postgame show, where our final score of our first ball game here of the Stratford Holiday Tournament was the Manawa Wolves picking up their third win of the season, and now 3-6, defeating the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, who fall to 5-1 on the season, defeating them 43-40 in a wild one, a 3-point attempt by Winston Paler, just bouncing off the rim just before the final buzzer to give Manawa this 43-40 win. Final scoring in tonight's ballgame for the Owen-Withee Blackhawks. Patkowski with 3, Pachala with 2, Trinkler with 6, Wendler with 8, and leading the way, Winston Paler with 21. And Owen-Withee Blackhawks hit 12 out of 17 free throws. For the victorious Manawa Wolves, as I mentioned, whose record now improves to 2-3 on the season, Barrington with 2, Schleter with 8, Jekyll with 2, and Stroud with 4, Tim with 8, and Zerbel with 6. Leading scorer is Braden Zilke with 13, and the Wolves hit 10 out of 17 at the free throw line. So again, a final score, it's Manawa 43 and the Owen-Withee Blackhawks 40. The Blackhawks will now play at 5:30 tomorrow against the loser of this upcoming ball game, and the Wolves will play tomorrow at 7:15 here at Stratford in the holiday tournament. So we're going to sign off right now on this one. So come back onto stay on Zaleski Sports and click onto our next one, our next game here, which will be Berlin against Stratford, and we should be back on that within, I would say in about 10 minutes, or excuse me, about 5-6 minutes or so. So until then, for John and myself, Mike Steinwegner, we'll be back in just a minute. Good night.